Greetings, everybody. This is Brother Elias. Another day of my greenhouse contemplation. Today's book I have Real Alchemy, a primer of practical alchemy. Let's see the waterworks. It says practical alchemy as an experimental art and science provides a mean of exploring the works of nature and the gaining first-hand knowledge of these operations. The old masters were often called chemical philosophers, and they understood the essential unity of all creation by exploring materials in the laboratory. They came to an understanding of the more subtle realms preceding the physical manifestations. Aside from the quest of the Philosopher's Stone, there are many interesting paths to explore, and each one shed light on another as we will learn to work with nature. The alchemists provide nature with the proper material and conditions. Then nature is all too happy to bring them to their fruition. As one wrote, nature and art must assist each other to perfect the works. Art operates without, and nature within the grass. So this is a nice little fun book. Again, it's a nice little, if you can see it, around my little plant. So yeah, I'm just looking at it because a lot of people want to talk about, their material successes and things like that, and a lot of scientists who come to learn how to transform nature into a material objects are really not looked upon as somebody essential, because you can talk about Mercedes, you can talk about the creation, but a lot of people don't talk about the creator as much. And that's funny because look at existence. We talk about the prophets and the things like that, but we don't really want to get to know God. And maybe next week I'm going to go a little more into how there are many levels that God said he will not answer the prayers of the wicked. But then we must ask the question, we got all these people that we consider successful, and it seems like God is really helping them. So I wonder if we even know what life is all about, really. Because again, I'm going to read tons of scriptures that says that God don't help the wicked and all that kind of stuff. God don't help the unrighteous, the unjust. Don't answer the prayers. But you got all this material stuff and all these people, even preachers, saying that, God bless them and things like that. And they got this saying, God bless a man who has his own. But anyway, when we deal with alchemy, it's a transformation of the human being, and it's amazing how a lot of times we don't really want to be transformed in the realistic way. A lot of people get surgery on their nose, their face, and their body, and they get things added onto them like breast implants, now butt implants and penis implants and all these implants, and that's fine and dandy. But again, I have to look at the person's soul, because that's what God and creation look at. When you have a kind and spiritual person, it seems like the animals, come and deal with them from a different aspect than a person that's always contemplating and thinking, what we consider as being evil and negative. Because again, I like to challenge people, say only God can judge me. And I just think that's one of the craziest concept, or just allow people just can do whatever they want. But as you notice, it seems like creation don't give a hoot to what they say, because they do get judged on their actions. And it goes on out through history, So again, we can just mask whatever we want, but you will never, ever, ever, ever in this present moment to escape what creation has already established. It's been going on for thousands of years, but you can have all the fun you want. And that's a beautiful thing, that nature allow you to have your fun, because nature and existence is a beautiful thing. Oh man, it's so giving. I was thinking about something else, how nature just gives and gives. It's just like infinite, because if you want to be a certain way, it gives. Like again, we think people are blessed by materialistic things. Wow. I mean, just think about that. So God said he does not help the prayers. I have to get the scriptures again. I'll go further. But then nature says, hey, if you put more energy towards it, you create it. So we got airplanes, big cars, cell phone, diamond watches, even though we make people suffer. But Saint Nature gives is an honorable thing. I think not just nature, I mean by existence, because if you look at the solar system, it doesn't allow anything to be created without its protector or its guidance or some form of guidance. Like I said, if there was an insect who had babies and the insect died, the mother died, nature made it such a way that on the instinct of the baby insects will just know what to do, how to do it without the instructions. It will be embedded in their system. And other beings, if they need their parents longer, those parents create a little society. Even looking at monkeys and looking at human beings and looking at elephants and things like that. Man, existence is so beautiful. I think I'll try one of these big mints again over here. And thank you very much again, Mr. and Mrs. Mint, for allowing me to enjoy your lovely taste. Well, since I don't want to talk too much, but I hope everybody's staying blessed, enjoying their Sunday. And again, this is my Bob Ross, and I can't remember the other guy's name. What's that other guy's name? But anyway, the neem tree is doing amazing. My other plants, they like to hang out with me, and I like to hang out with them because they're so forgiving and they understand. Because they feel all the pain and stuff like that people, do, and just us humans. If you look up the term earthling means any and everything that exists on this particular planet. And it's funny that humans are speciesist, only looking out for their species and nothing else. But continue to enjoy your rewards and stay blessed. And that's all I'm going to say today. I can't remember the guy's name. I think I'm going to write it down next time. It's Bob Ross and my neighbor. Would you be my neighbor? Would you be my neighbor? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time. So peace and blessings. Stay blessed. I hope you enjoy this lovely, amazing greenhouse contemplation. And don't forget, this other book is I think it's The Real Alchemy. The Real Alchemy. Well, you can see it. Alright. It's funny. It's from, wow, Ibis Press. Amazing. Interesting. Peace and blessings. And Brother Elias is out.